Hi, this is Jason with RaceDots. This is just a quick video to give you a few tips on how to use RaceDots in case you haven't before. RaceDots come in a plastic protected shell. What we found is that if you cut two sides of them with a pair of scissors, you can keep using that plastic shell and it protects your RaceDots. It's really easy to take it apart, pull them out, and when you're done, you can just throw them back in your bag, and that way they don't get scraped up or lost or broken. Now, the first thing you're probably going to want to do when you open your RaceDots is see how strong they are. But we can't emphasize this enough. You want to keep the magnet on the front separated from the magnet on the back. Not only will it be easier to use, but if you let the magnet on the back snap to the magnet on the front, it could lead to them breaking. So always be very, very careful with the two magnets. Now you've got your RaceDots separated, you're ready to put your number on. For runners, all you really have to do is grab your number, put it on your shirt about where you'd like it, take the top part of the RaceDot, put it on top of the number, about where it needs to go. The bottom part, now these are directional, so if it doesn't attract, you've got to flip it over and then it will attract. All you have to do is reach under your shirt, let the two connect, and then just slide the RaceDot into the position you want it on the number, and repeat. Then just take your second RaceDot, put the inside magnet under your shirt, let the two lock together, and then slide it into position. And when you're done with your competition, just take them off one by one and make sure the card is in between when you lock them back together. And if you keep them on the card, then it helps keep them organized and easy to use. Now for cyclists, a lot of us like to use more than just the 4 in the corner, so we have RaceDots in packs of 5. But we also recommend that you bring a hole punch to put a hole where the RaceDot goes, and that helps lock it in place. You don't have to, but it helps. We recommend you put your race number on the same way that you would with pins. Get it stretched out and flat. Apply your RaceDots so they're in position. So just like you would with a pin, you put it on relatively close, but with RaceDots, then you can slide it into position. Once you've got all your RaceDots on, the only real trick is moving slow enough to put your jersey on so that they don't all bunch together. Might take a little bit of practice, but if you move slow and you've got some patience, you'll see it's no problem. Now, there's nothing that's going to make reaching behind your own back any easier, but at least with RaceDots you can position them and slide them around to get your number as flat as possible, and at the end of the day, you've got no holes in your jersey. And when you go to take off your jersey, same thing in reverse. Just move slow, be patient, try and take your RaceDots off one by one instead of letting them all bunch together. That way you can let the card be in between them when they snap together. They stay organized and protected. So it might take a little bit of practice to get used to using your RaceDots, but just move slow, have some patience with it, and you're going to love not putting holes in your clothing. Thanks for your support.